Now hitting on, I still think probably the two of the best things and one of the biggest reasons why I'd recommend this bad boy is the software and the battery life. So first of all, with the software, this iPad software is still actually pretty current. It's on iPadOS 14, but very soon we are going to be in a situation where it's going to be getting iPadOS 15. And I truly do think the iPad, the chipset that's inside of this specific iPad is going to be one of those chipsets that's probably going to end up getting an extra year of support. And the reason I say this is because pretty much so many devices have this specific D810 Fusion chip. It has so many devices with this chipset. We have some iPad Pros, we have an iPod Touch, we have an iPhone 7s. Like, there's so many devices that have this chipset inside of it. So it makes sense why Apple would continue to support it. So software wise, you're set from now until me recording this video until at least the end of iPadOS 15. So this looks like from now, so I'm in 2021 recording this in March, this is going to be done like at the very earliest and next year in like June. So you have a full year of software support. And even then, I think it's going to go on even further, at least like in security updates and stuff. So you're going to be set for the software. Like, this thing is not going to be outdated in software anytime soon. So that's a pretty big asset for it. Now, if you're expecting to have like the craziest features on this thing and like the 120 hertz and all that stuff, that's kind of different. That's not really software. You may want to go wait a minute or two for that then and pick up the most expensive iPad Pro. But for the basic features, I mean, I'll tell you, for almost every single thing that I do like on an iPad Pro, 4th gen or whatever, I can do on this iPad. Like, it's not a big deal. The software is still really great on this thing. So in terms of software, thumbs up for sure. But the battery life on this iPad is still super great as well. You have an 8,827 mAh battery in this thing, and that is a really good sized battery. I mean, it's not small by any means. It'll last you a very long time, and that's the best thing. It's not like a crazy super power hungry iPad either, so it's gonna do you just fine ultimately, which is a really awesome thing about this iPad for sure. So the battery life and the software are two of the main reasons why I would probably recommend, at least like picking up this thing in 2021 for sure. Now moving